Hi, thanks for joining me in another video. Today we're diving into the Lexus RZ 300e, so let's see how it stacks up. How much does this luxury EV cost? For the RZ 300e base model, you're looking at a starting price of $43,975. If you were to go for the top trim with the RZ 450e luxury all-wheel drive, it starts at $58,605. As for range, you can get up to an estimated 266 miles depending on the configuration. The vehicle we have today is the Lexus RZ 300e Luxury with a 20-inch wheels and it's a front-wheel drive. So we're looking at an estimated range of 224 miles. Lexus states that DC fast charging can add up to 3 miles of range per minute under ideal conditions. Of course, we'll test all that later. First, let's take a walk around the car. The RZ 300e showcases Lexus's signature spindle grille, now reimagined for an electric vehicle. The body integrates the grille seamlessly into the vehicle's overall form, creating a unified and aerodynamic silhouette. Visually, the RZ 300e Luxury stands out with its sleek LED headlights and distinctive LEDs that span the rear. This mid-sized SUV rides on 20-inch wheels and is slightly longer and wider than a Genesis GV60 or an Audi Q4 e-tron. To access charging, you'll find its charging port located on the front driver's side. Lexus didn't leave any space for a front trunk, so we'll have to see what we get for cargo room inside. Behind the second row, there's 34.9 cubic feet of space and the seats have a 60-40 split. There's sufficient room for your belongings. I was able to fit 2 duffel bags, 2 carry-on, and 1 check-in. And there's still another little space here with side pockets for more items. There's also a sub-trunk for small items. The cabin of the Lexus RZ 300e Luxury leans into a serene and refined aesthetic. The seats are upholstered in ultra suede and it has a leather-trimmed heated steering wheel. I like the feel of this steering wheel. It's soft and kind of squishy. You'll find a wireless phone charger tucked into the center console, keeping your space free of cables. There's also 2 USB-C ports dedicated for charging and a third which has a data connection. There's also a small space down here to toss some of your personal items as well. Connectivity is seamless thanks to wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. These pair effortlessly with the large 14-inch infotainment screen, which is intuitive and quick to respond. Lexus also keeps key physical controls for climate and audio within reach, offering a nice balance between touch and tactile input. On the side doors, there's a button to push in order to get the door open. In the event of an emergency, this can be pulled and it'll act as a manual door release. At night, there's a light in the door jamb that projects out a subtle pattern onto the fabric, which is a neat touch. I like that the ambient lighting in this car isn't too bright at night or animated, which can be a bit distracting. The puddle lights also show the Lexus branding as well. Above you, the dynamic sky panoramic glass roof stretches across the ceiling. It can dim electronically at the touch of a button. Rear seat passengers get plenty of legroom and enjoy subtle ambient lighting too. There are also 2 USB-C ports back here for charging up electronics, heated seats, and a 120-volt outlet. Your pets will also enjoy the space back here. We have a full battery and our odometer is at 3,789 miles. I'll check in later once we've driven it for a while to see what a real-world range looks like. The RZ 300e drives really smoothly. It's quiet and comfortable and feels more like a chill cruiser rather than a sporty EV. The power is decent, but it does have a gradual acceleration. It's not super punchy like other EVs. There isn't one pedal driving in this car, but you can adjust regenerative braking levels with the pedals behind the steering wheel. Even at the highest level, the regenerative braking isn't really strong. When you let off the accelerator, it mostly coasts just like in a gas car. This could either be a plus or minus depending on your preferences. The suspension is soft and the cabin stays quiet, and the steering is pretty light. So it's really easy to drive, but it's not super engaging if you're looking for something sporty. I also like the heads-up display. It keeps me focused on the road. On the freeway, the Lexus safety features work well. The lane centering and adaptive cruise control are smooth and don't give me any trouble. The RZ 300e shares the same ET and GA platform as Toyota's BZ4X, so there are some similarities in their specs. The front-wheel drive model has a 72.8 kilowatt-hour battery pack with a nominal voltage of 355 volts. It also features a 7.6 kilowatt onboard charger, which is able to fully charge up the car overnight. It uses a J connector for AC charging and CCS for DC fast charging, though the 2026 models should have a NACS port. Speaking of fast charging, I couldn't find any direct specs from Lexus about its charging rates. But the same battery in the BZ4X is only capable of 100 kilowatts peak when fast charging. We'll be sure to test and verify, of course. The motor on this car is capable of 201 horsepower and 196.4 foot-pounds of torque. If you're looking for something quicker, the all-wheel drive model does have a 50% increase, bringing it to 308 horsepower. Our 0 to 60 in this car is 7.4 seconds, so again, not winning any races, we're just going for a nice cruise. Where did we land on range? The odometer is at 3,985 miles and the battery is at 10%. So we drove 196 miles. If we had driven it down to 0% charge, we would have gotten about 216 miles. That's about 8 miles short of what we expected. Time to charge. We're plugging into 350 kilowatt EVgo chargers. We have a nicely shaped charging curve. We hit a peak charging rate of 100 kilowatts at 21% and sustained that rate until we got to 38%. From there, it steadily declined. We charged up to 80%, ending at 44 kilowatts. Our total time to charge was 35 minutes and the session cost was $35.16. I also tried using a NACS to CCS adapter on a version 3 supercharger. Once I started the session on the Tesla app, it successfully started charging. It was a short testing session. I didn't record any data as I was testing for compatibility. So if you can get your hands on an OEM adapter, this will open up charging options for your Lexus RZ. The RZ300e stands out for its smooth, comfortable ride and user-friendly infotainment system. The cabin materials feel high quality and your daily commutes will be quiet and relaxing. The absence of a front trunk is a minor miss, not a deal breaker, but it's something more EVs are starting to offer. Charging speeds are just okay, but not class leading. More importantly, the range falls short compared to other luxury EVs at this price point. And the lack of one-pedal driving feels like a missed opportunity in a modern electric vehicle. Overall, the Lexus RZ300e Luxury offers a calm, comfortable EV experience with the premium interior. While it doesn't lead in range or performance, it's a solid choice for drivers who prioritize refinement over flash. Thanks for spending time with me today. Support our channel and check out our Kaya sticker shop. Kaya's my dog. And follow us on social media at CallasEV. That's all for now, and happy charging.